Hey, what is up guys, this is Yusuf here from TechDroids and welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. And I just finished watching the Unpacked 2017 event from Samsung. So they finally came out with the phone that was hyped up for the past 6 or 7 months, or from the time the Note 7 blew up. And they're finally out with the Galaxy S8 and the Galaxy S8 Plus, and considerably a reborn of the whole company and maybe a suitable answer to what happened with the Note 7. So with that being said, this is Yusuf Falad from TechDroids, and drop a quick like, get subscribed, and let's talk what's new in the Galaxy S8 and the S8 Plus, which you need to know. It's all coming to you after that intro. So let's talk about the design, hardware, and the noteworthy changes. First of all, there are two size variants this time around: the 5.8 inch and the 6.2 inch display variants. So the phone is completely made out of metal and glass. With at the front you have a complete overhaul of the design. The front of the phone, where the front camera sits, it's all cluttered with iris scanner, sensor, front cameras, all that good stuff. And the display is actually curved like the LG G6, but there's actually the corners of the display is also curved, and the display being curved to the sides as well. So this looks like a really good setup, and Samsung is calling it their Infinity display. And the display is 5.8 inch of Super AMOLED goodness, 2960 by 1440, and the S8 Plus has a 6.2 inch AMOLED display, same 2960 by 1440. They come around with 550 and 570 ppi. The phone is about the Samsung Galaxy S8 is about 8mm thick, and the S8 Plus is 8.1mm thick. They both have the headphone jack and the USB Type-C port still there. So boom, Samsung still continuing the headphone jack thing. And at the back you have a 12 megapixel f1.7 camera, flanked either side by a dual LED flash and a fingerprint sensor. Not the best place where you'll put the fingerprint sensor right next to the camera, but I can deal with a smudgy camera. Just clean up once in a while will do the job, but it is not the perfect placement, and Samsung could have done better, maybe placing it down or somewhere else. Home button just escapes from the display. There is no front home button, but Samsung makes the change to software buttons. So if you press the home button, you can get the haptic feedback from the haptic engine, just like Apple's Force Touch or Apple's iPhone 7's home button. And the home button and the navigation buttons are now customizable, so you can switch them around. And if you want to bring them to the traditional Android layout, you can do so in this one. Let's talk hardware specifications. First of all, there'll be two variants: the US variant and the other international variant. The US variant will be powered by the Snapdragon 835, and the international variant will be powered by the Exynos octa-core counterpart, and rest all will stay the same. You have 4 gigs of RAM, 64 gigabytes of storage with expandability, and it's good. It's all good. Adreno's GPU is doing the GPU duties, latest from Adreno. You have Bluetooth 5.0, NFC, the latest and greatest from Wi-Fi. You have a 3000 mAh battery in the Galaxy S8 and the 3500 mAh battery in the Galaxy S8 Plus, which will last few days if Samsung's done a good job and if it doesn't blow up. And you have quick charge with USB Type-C. And some other noteworthy changes are Samsung's new personal assistant, which Samsung has given a dedicated button to. Bixby, it claims to do more than the Google Assistant. That's to see in the full review, and that's when the thing comes out. So it was launched today, and pre-orders begin March 31st, and shipping begins at April 30. So you will be able to see this phone in the late April in the stores, as well as on Amazon and other online stores for you to buy. And pricing starts from $720 and upwards, depending on the storage variant. 3 of the 5 colors are now out, and that's been it, guys. The Samsung Galaxy S8 and S8 Plus seem to be promising on paper, at least, and we have to see after they're coming out and what happens with them. Do they blow up? Is the software really good enough? And Samsung has some noteworthy changes to the software. It's running on Android 7.0 Nougat, and a 7.1 update is guaranteed as well. So that's been it, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. Big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications for more Galaxy S8 coverage, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Stay awesome.